Ready to go here in game one. Here's Cody Bellinger. Bellinger launched a homer in his most recent game. The 1-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Bounce to the right side. Jones steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Here is Aaron Judge. The 1-1. That one hit to right. Big dog under it. And there's two away. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
2 down, nobody on. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out. Now the Red Sox will get back now at Fenway. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. What's the scouting report on him? Digging in, Lyle Theophanopoulos. Theophanopoulos recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jody Jones up next for the Red Sox. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swung on, belted. And that's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. One out, runner at first. Stepping in the long ball threat, Bobby Butts. The 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. 1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Into the monster seats and gone. He muscles that one out of here. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Fouls that fastball out of there.
One down. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Matty McGee. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! He'll touch them all. And now the right fielder, Billy Big Dog. safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now Jesus Zito. That's back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. He leads the yard to right. And they add a pair. It's 5-zip. So digging in, Roman Anthony. There's a swing and a drop. This one is crushed. Out of here. 4 home runs in the first inning. And they add on. It's 6-0. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. The 1-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the hits just keep on coming. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Jarren Duran. Ball to strike. The pitch. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's carrying. Forget it. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning. And they add a couple more. It's 8-0. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now the third baseman, Lyle Theophanopoulos. She swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's off the Green Monster. Oh, the throw is over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. And stepping in for Boston, Jody Jones. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Here's the 2-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. He flexes his power with that swing. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-0. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Will Warren out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So up next, Bobby Bucks. And a 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's out of here. His 2nd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 11-0.
Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boo. A 2nd homer just confirmed what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Gone! And to the deepest part of the park. His 2nd homer of the night, and they add a run. It's 12-0. So stepping in for Boston, Billy Big Dog. Drive, base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Looking to extend the play now. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Tied for 2. Now it's the shortstop, Jesus Zito. And he has a chance to homer for the 2nd time this inning.
I'm sure it never crossed his mind that he'd get another chance to do that again in this inning, but here we are. Let's see if he can pull it off.
An offensive explosion this inning here in Game 1 of the ALDS. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Save! He beats it!
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Now, Roman Anthony. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. That one is gone. His 2nd home run of the game. And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead, Wilson Contreras. Now at the plate. Rip, but it curls foul. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gone. A laser to left. And they boost their lead. It's 15-0. So 2 down. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. The 1-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bellinger drops step going back. Slams into the wall and hangs on. Game 1 of the division series. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. Now one missed.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in Game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now 1-1.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Trevor Story now. There's a swing and a miss. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. In the air to left center. That's out number 2.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that can cost your team the season.
Jazz goes down on strikes. Yanks. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Lyle Theophanopoulos. A swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Over the monster. Just circle the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 16-0. She absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Next to hit, Jody Jones. That one hammered center field, and it hits off the monster. And he's got a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
That one ripped left field. That's back. Over the monster, on the Lansdowne Street. Home run. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 18-0. And Singy, that was as majestic of a home run as we've seen in a while. Definitely worth a deeper dive at StatCast.
Well, when it launches off the bat at 119 miles per hour, you really don't have much time to take it in.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Fernando Cruz. He's into the game with the bases empty. At the plate, Batty McGee. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ripped, base hit. Man at first, nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Billy Big Dog. swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And that's a foul ball.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
The 1-2. Line drive, knocks it down.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Traffic on the bases with 3 already across bottom half of inning number 2. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. That one hops off the wall and should score at least 1. 1 run is in. The relay throw. And he's out on the tag.
Well, they had him dead to rights right there at the plate, and I hate to say it, but that's on the third base coach. Third base coach was sending him all the way, and it just wasn't the right call. I know base coaches take a lot of pride in what they do and how they prepare, but I think he'll be thinking about that one for a little while.
And that one hammered. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So, man aboard, Wilson Contreras will hit next. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And wow, that one is way out of here. Their 3rd home run of the inning. Here now the Red Sox DH, Jarren Duran. Here's a 1-1. The rope into right, and that should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Nice line drive to the full side, cut it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Lyle Theophanopoulos. The 2-1. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And that one is over the monster and gone. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 24-0.
She's flexing her power with another home run, dude. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
So digging in, Jody Jones. There's a swing and a drive. Gone. His 2nd homer of the night, and they add to the lead. It's 25-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here.
And that one hammered. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. His 4th home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 26-0. Now here is Matty McGee. Liner, base hit. And a man aboard. Manager out of the dugout. So up next, Billy Big Dog. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. High off the left tower and gone. A towering blast. So stepping in for Boston, Jesus Zito. And it stays fair. So a man aboard now with one away. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Here's a 1-1. Sliced hard, the foul down the left side. 1-2 now. Out towards right center field. Grisham gets under it. 2 down. Now a chance for Wilson Contreras. The 1-1. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. And they'll make it to second base with 2 gone. And we're 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead, Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Out towards right center, that's well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As 2 runs score on the play.
These are the best kind of automatic doubles for an offense.
Back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Lyle Theophanopoulos. Man at second. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And out of here. She deposits that one into the monster seats. That's her 3rd home run of the game.
She's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. With a 3-homer game, always special.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it bounces off the monster. The throw into second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get.
And we're back here at Fenway Park, all set for the start of the inning. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball. Got it, swinging for the kill. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And now it's going to be Jose Caballero. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Good job to fight that one off. Got it looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Wells with a homer in his last game. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Back in Boston, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul. Stays alive.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Fights it off, you'll see another. The 1-2. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Fires to first. Out on a bang-bang play. So digging in, Billy Big Dog. Swings here and blasts one left field. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the... So they turn to their closer, David Bednar. 1 down. Here's a big power threat. Jesus Zito. Out towards right center field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of the ALDS. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one is going to go. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add on. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Bellinger brings it in with a nice running grab. So back to the top of the order. Now it's going to be Lyle Theophanopoulos. The 1-1. That one ripped right center field. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is out of here. And she's gone yard again. Her 4th home run of the game. And they boost their lead. She put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
So 2 down. Jody Jones up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Judge ranging back. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. center field. That's well struck. And it's gone. His 5th home run of the game. Now it's the second baseman, Fatty McGee. The 1-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's on its way. And that one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast, huh, Siggy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it's over the monster and off the billboard.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman cleared it out of here.
Fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center, and that one's gone. They hit another, his 2nd homer of the night, and they add on.
Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats, and I'll tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the
now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they boost their lead.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Wilson Contreras digs in now. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one's gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And here is Jarren Duran. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup, Lyle Theophanopoulos getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. It has the distance, gone. For 5th home run of the game, and they add to their lead. Digging in, Jody Jones. Ball to strike. Big stack center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the 3rd baseline. And now 2 aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Hammered down the right side, the foul. Base hit! Runner at 3rd puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Billy Big Dog, the next to hit. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Grisham on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. So finally the frame comes to an end after 14 come across to score. Back inside Fenway Park, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Chopped out towards short. Throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 down, base is empty. And now here is Giancarlo Stanton. Inside, almost got him. The Yanks yet to pick up a hit here. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show.
Leading off for the Red Sox, shortstop number 13.
Up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And now, Roman Anthony. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out easily. Caught the rundown now. Applies the tag, and they'll get 2. Double play. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. And a 1-1. And it gets by him. And he'll pull him to second safely. And in scoring position with 2 away. Jarren Duran will hit next. The 2-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's out of here. His second home run of the game. And they add on.
Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise.
Well struck left field. And wow, that one is way out of here.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's purely...
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's not coming back. They go back-to-back. His 6th home run of the game. And they boost their lead. So, Siggy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Big. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but
brings it in for the 3rd out. But they tack on 5 runs. Game 1 of the division series. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series is not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in Game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next, for the
Here's
Yankees,
Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. One out, man at first. And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The 1-1. And he pumps it a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Struck him out swinging. Hit number 9 for him in this game. 9. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Billy Big Dog. And that one hammered. That's back there. That one is gone. His 4th home run of the game. Jesus Zito up next for the Red Sox. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And that one is going to go. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 3rd home run of the game. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And a man aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light out there. The batter we're getting.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the Green Monster. And he's into second with nobody out.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So now the DH spot, Jarren Duran. He's got a couple homers already, so could he possibly do it again?
Come on, man, of course.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Going, gone. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Lyle Theophanopoulos. to center. Grisham has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
First baseman, number 94.
On a strike, the pitch. Fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now the left fielder, Bobby Butts. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Bellinger under it. And makes the grab. And there's two away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fatty McGee. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. Gone. Make that 4 homers in the inning. So 2 down. And next to the Red Sox, Billy Big Dog. That one drilled left field. That one is way out of here. That's his 5th homer in the series. And they add on. Now it's the power speed combo. Jesus Zito. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped into right field, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Got all of that one. His 5th home run of the game, and they boost their lead. So up next, Wilson Contreras. The 1-1. That one ripped left field, and it hits off the monster. And the hits just keep on coming. Next is the designated hitter, Jarren Duran. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one is gone. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add to their lead.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So the lineup flips over. Lyle Theophanopoulos now at the plate. That smash towards center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So digging in, Jose Caballero. In the air, right field, Big Dog moving under it. 1 down. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. The Bo Sox up big in this one here in Game 1 of the ALDS. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got it. 2-0.
Pretty much your stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And well, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up. Back here at Fenway Park, Jody Jones. And he's had a terrific day at the dish. Here's a look at his spray chart for this one.
And he's been pulling the ball a lot in this one. Still getting plenty of knocks. Might be time for the defense to slide over that way a bit more.
And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. That's his 5th homer of the series. Stepping in, Bobby Butts. 1-1 now. Hammer, base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Number 0.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Back-to-back singles. And out to a board.
Everything came together for him. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
And now the right fielder, Billy Big Dog. Hit hard, base hit. Grisham gets it back in quickly. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded. All loaded up. Jesus. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. One runs in. A second scores as well.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Joe stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Left field, way back there. And it bangs off the monster. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they extend their lead. Now the tag at third, and they got it. And next is the designated hitter, Jarren Duran. Here's a 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. So the batting order turns over. Lyle Theophanopoulos up next for the Red Sox. 2 on, 1 out. Base hit, 1 run in already. Throw comes in and holds a runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Next to hit, Jody Jones. Here's a 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. Here's the left fielder, Bobby Butts. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it's gone. And he's gone yard again. His 7th home run of the game. And they add on.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, shook to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of it.
Line and a base hit into right. And the hits just keep on coming. Joe stepping in for Boston, Billy Big Dog. The 1-1. That one laced to center and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jesus Zito. The 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one's gone. His 4th home run of the game. And they boost their lead. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too.
This one in the air, right field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Laser to the gap should score the run, and it's off the Green Monster. Runner from second crosses the plate. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. So man aboard, and now Jarren Duran. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double as a run scores on the play. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Lyle Theophanopoulos. That one ripped left field. That's back there. It has the distance, gone. And she's gone yard again. Her 6th home run of the game. One down. Next is the speedy first baseman, Jody Jones. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
The 1-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carried. And brings it in at the wall. Back here at Fenway, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. There's a strike at the knees.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Big dump. Settles under this one, and there's one down. Here's Stanton now. On the strike, the pitch.
Ball.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
That misses. And now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of game 1. Swing and a miss. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. So up next for New York, Ben Rice.
First baseman, Ben Rice.
That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Goes now looking for the strikeout. 13 strikeouts. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The Red Sox. Second baseman, number 0.
Hit the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His 5th home run of the game, and they add to their lead.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He's in with a double, and that's his 2nd double of the night.
Now batting, shortstop, number 13.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in game 1 of the ALDS. That's a laser base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. The 1-1. Hammered. And now maybe extra bases. One run across. And now Wilson Contreras. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. He makes the grab, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they extend their lead. One out man at first. Now it's the DH, Jarren Duran. The 1-1. Ripped on a line to center. Grisham takes it in for the out. And there are two down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits off the monster. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Swing and a high fly ball well struck. That one carrying. And it's out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. And they add on.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job.
Right. Now here is Bobby Bucks. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Now at the plate, Matty McGee. Gets to it with a slide. Over first. Nicely done for the out. The two-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We go to the eighth. And stepping in for the Yankees, Trevor Story. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's no secret teams need strong starting pitching to win in the postseason. Your game one starter can set the tone for the series, and it feels like that's what's happening tonight. He really delivered for his team by going deep into this game.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The Red Sox up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's to third, Theophanopoulos. Tosses to first, 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Billy Big Dog. 1-1 now. That one ripped. Grisham sprinting for this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's got a chance. That'll make it out of here. That's his 5th homer in the series. And they boost their lead.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And that one is going to go. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 6th of the series. One down. Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. The 1-1. And a base hit up the middle. And that's a 1-out single. So now the DH spot, Jarren Duran. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down. So up next, Lyle Theophanopoulos. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Well struck left field. And it bangs off the monster. 1 run is in. Bellinger returns it to the infield. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. 2 gone with runners at the corners. And stepping in for Boston, Bobby Butts. That's a base hit as a run scores. Here's the second baseman, Fatty McGee. Ball to strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And wow, that one is way out of here. His 6th home run of the game, and they add to their lead. An absolute missile off the bat, Singy, and StatCast gives us the exact numbers.
Yeah, it was a blower leaving the park with 114 miles per hour on the exit velo, man. Put such a great swing on that ball, squared it up, and just drove it out of here despite not getting much air under it.
That is the inning. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs. Game 1 of the division series. All set to start the 9th in this one. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reaches, but can't haul it in. Austin Wells digs in now. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. And here comes Bellinger. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Struck him out looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Here's Judge now. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
They're down to their final strike.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Right through there. That finishes the innings action.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in Game 1 to set the tone.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swings through that one out in front that time. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Ohtani. The 1-1. And it's fouled off. Just getting started here from Fenway Park. And a swing and a miss. One away. It's lineup time, Singy. Here's what they have up their sleeve for game 2.
And there's extra pressure on this group after losing the opener. They'll do whatever it takes to avoid that dreaded 2-0 World Series deficit. Look for them to be aggressive, but they can't be reckless in this one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bucks settles underneath it. And that is that. Stepping in, Fatty McGee. Ball to strike. The pitch. Puts a bunt down. Freeman takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. So digging in, Lyle Theophanopoulos. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Freeman. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Jody Jones up next for the Red Sox. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it bangs off the monster. Here's some real power at the plate. Bobby Bucks. And a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. Game 2 of the World Series. Top of the second, Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Kyle Tucker. The 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
On the ground, Theophanopoulos. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran second baseman, Brandon Lau. Swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
We've all seen a defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. Back here at Fenway. So stepping in for Boston, Billy Big Dog. The 1-1. Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. The 1-2. And that one hammered. It bangs off the wall. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. The 1-1. That's ripped into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The relay throw. And he's in there as they jump ahead and run scores.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out far, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Stepping in, the sluggy shortstop, Jesus Zito. Here's a 2-1. Hit hard, should be extra bases. In to score from third. And they lead by 2. The relay.
Picks himself up an RBI. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. And it's off the Green Monster. Runner from third, in to score. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Contreras now. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. And a foul ball. And it's second. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Batting McGee getting ready to hit. Now a drag ball, third base side. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
And at first, so stepping in for Boston, Lyle Theophanopoulos. This one in the air, center field. Pass under it. And there's one down. Tags the runner, and it's a double play.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions, and probably some not.
Line drive, knocks it down.
Safe, he's good.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in Game 2 of the World Series. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone! A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some.
So up next, Billy Big Dog. Puts a bunt down, and it goes just foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one ripped right center field. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Ball to strike. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball's hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. The 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. The batter now will be Will Smith. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one in there across the letters. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And Freddie Freeman with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Ohtani leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Gets a piece and stays alive. Shohei on the go. Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. 1 left for LA. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Back now at Fenway. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And wow, that one is way out of here. They'll take a jog around the bases. And they add on. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Now here is Jarren Duran. Hard liner. And foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. It's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Puts a bunt down. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. So a man at first. Wilson Contreras, the next to hit. bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Into the monster seats and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Back to the top of the order. Batty McGee up next for the Red Sox. No question about this one. It's out of here. A monster shot to right. And they add to their lead. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
It appears Dave Roberts. So digging in, Lyle Theophanopoulos. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the hits just keep on coming. Here's a big power threat. Jody Jones. That smash towards center. Pajas gets under it. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run blast. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-0.
For a guy with top-tier power, this is just another day at the office. Always a threat to send one out. I just don't know how you're supposed to pitch to him.
Swings through that one for strike 2. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. Here in the last half of the 3rd. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. It has the distance. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 14-0. Now, Roman Anthony. The 1-1. Gets the bunt down the right side. Freeman. And he takes it himself for the out. So up next, Jesus Zito. Here's a 1-1. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Flips it, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Y'all just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Game 2 of the World Series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Got him swinging for a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's a 1-2. stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Red Sox up big in this one here in Game 2 of the World Series. Struck him out looking. So here's Kyle Tucker. Now 2 down, nobody on, and that drops in for a strike. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings through it for the pin, and he strikes out the side here in the 4th. The Bo Sox out front here, 14-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox, catcher Wilson Contreras.
The count 2-1. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So the lineup flips over, and next for the Red Sox, batting McGee. And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. A 3-run dinger. And they boost their lead. It's 17-0.
She's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and she's getting the result.
So digging in, Jody Jones. Back up the middle and a base hit. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Stepping in the long ball threat, Billy Big Dog. 1-1 now. This one in the air, center field. Paez should have this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. Digging in, Roman Anthony. Still only one out here in the inning. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A 3-run shot. Second home run in the inning for him. And they add on. It's 20-0.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hit just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
One down. Now it's the shortstop, Jesus Zito. On a line out towards center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Center. This is mashed way back and gone. A 2-run shot, their third home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 22-0. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jack Dreyer will take over here.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
That one ripped left field, and it hits off the monster. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the lineup. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Fatty McGee. Hit in the air right field. That one way back there, and that is way gone. His second homer of the night, and they add to their lead. It's 24-0. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
So stepping in for Boston, Lyle Theophanopoulos. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. Over the monster on the Lansdowne Street. Home run. They go back-to-back for second homer of the night, and they tack on to their lead. It's 25-0.
She's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen her hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last.
What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bobby Bucks. He's got a couple homers already, so could he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 1-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jack Dreyer will depart. We'll be back. The hard throwing righty out of Venezuela, Bustar Guerrero, will take over. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Billy Big Dog up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the monster. Bucks around third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Tries to get back and save. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, Roman Anthony. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. That one is gone. A 3-run homer. His second home run of the game. So 2 down. Jesus Zito up next for the Red Sox. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. And even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. And that one is going to go. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His second homer of the night.
Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boo. A second homer just confirmed what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
And now here is Jarren Duran. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Left field, way back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game.
I mean, what a performance we're seeing in this one. 3 home runs in a World Series.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Ripped on a line to center. And that'll do it. But not before they erupt. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Here's a 1-1. That one missed.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Next offering is fouled back. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Strike 2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Lyle Theophanopoulos. Puts a bunt down. He steps on the bag, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. That one ripped left field, back there. And it's off the green monster. One out man at first. Bobby Butts will hit next. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. And it hits off the monster. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the flyout, and there are two gone. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two on, two outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they extend.
For the Dodgers, number 60, Eduardo Quinones.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. That is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Will Smith. And a 1-2. Set down on strikes. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Late on that fastball. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Cito. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That one at triple digits. And Freddie takes the K. So back here in Boston. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
At the plate, batting McGee. Hammer, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tags the runner. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. She swings and lifts one to deep center field. Gone. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. Seeing she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing in the bat for her. She has really seen the ball well in this one. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz. So 2 down. Jody Jones up next for the Red Sox. Here's a 1-1. Ripped to short. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 7th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Gets him to chase after that one.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Got him looking for the K. That's hit number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
For the Dodgers, center fielder, Brandon Hyde.
Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. He goes down looking.
Tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Back in Boston, Bobby Bucks. He's been enjoying himself at the plate in this one as we look at his spray chart.
You know, sometimes when a player's pulling the ball like he has in this one, teams adjust and take that away. They've had no answer for him today.
To the warning track, makes the catch.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
The 2-1. Fastball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And wow, that one is way out of here. His 2nd homer of the night, and they add to their lead.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to run.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 3rd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. So stepping in for Boston, Jesus Zito. High fly ball, right field. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Robert to right field, way back, gone. And he's gone yard again. Their 3rd home run of the inning. Mr. Contreras now up to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That is the inning. Game 2 of the World Series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Brandon Lau. That's in there. That's strike 2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's a 2-2. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman Miguel Rojas.
2 down, base is empty. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout. 8 innings. Back here at Fenway. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Fatty McGee. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double. Caught up now trying to get to third. And they put the tag on him for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Lyle Theophanopoulos. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
She's homered 3 times so far, and now she gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. Her 4th home run of the game. And they add on.
She's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it bangs off the monster. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
1 out and a runner at second here in Game 2 of the World Series. So Heat Bear at 98 miles an hour.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher hitting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Hard hit, but right at him in left. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. And we're back here at Fenway Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Will Smith to the plate. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got it, swinging for the K. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and Even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 3.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering is foul back. Sparky is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
Pa' que me la modele.